rock and roll jukebox.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue shoe.
And country girl. All new shows on Spectrum on Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone, and a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favourite devices.
Whatever you do, keep the weekend of May 10th to 11th free for the Shamrocks Festival. Tribute bands galore and food aplenty. Have a drink at the gig bar and rub shoulders with the artists. And did I mention discounted tickets just for you, dear listener? What are you waiting for? Come over to spectrumonair.com. Find out more and get your discounted tickets. Spectrum on Air, the Shamrocks Festival voice of radio.
New smart apps with our advanced ways for viewing. XP TV One. You can now view us on Samsung Galaxy Store, Apple App Store, Google Play, Roku, Samsung Smart TV's App Store, and Apple TV, Huawei, Amazon Fire Stick, and App Store. XP TV One. Tomorrow's TV broadcasting today.
You are listening to Spectrum on Air. The colourful voice of radio.
Hello, I'm Mike Barry, and every weekday morning between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, I'm joined by my cocktail Ken, his girlfriend Canetta, a very young cocktail called Clive, and Barney the puppy dog. Well, we bring you an hour of madness and some good music. So why not join me for breakfast on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. Good morning. I'm also joined by another very young cockerel, and that's Mr. Alan Mallion. Good morning. Good morning. Ah, I see. Okay, yes.
That's more like it.
You put a deep voice on, you know. I love it. I love it when you put that deep voice on. You know, not that silly little voice when you got your trousers on too tight. Yeah. Oh, painful. Never mind. Good morning, and how are you? Hey, it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday, all day.
We're halfway through the weeky poos. Lovely, isn't it?
Do you know something that happens almost every Wednesday?
Do you know, it does, doesn't it? It comes...
Nothing like consistency.
Well... Depends how thick you want the constituency. That big word, anyway, you know. So, anyway, there we go. Hey, listen, what about that old boy this morning? 38 years inside.
Well, you know, I did a bit of research on that.
Yeah.
Right now, he was convicted in 1986.
Yep.
1986 was when they first started using DNA testing.
Ah.
Now, if he'd have had a DNA test.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have got convicted.
No.
So why wasn't there a DNA test?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to go back and ask somebody.
Well, I've got to go back 40 years and ask somebody who's probably brown bread now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't know.
It's a great shame, though, really, isn't it? Because as you mentioned off air, the fact that had he pleaded guilty, he would have been out about 20 years ago. 20-odd years ago.
Well, they couldn't give an exact figure on it, but they said many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, many years ago.
Yeah.
Because he'd have gone up to a parole board. He's been a model prisoner. That was said this morning. You know, he's always been quiet, kept himself to himself, never caused anybody any grief. And the parole board would have gone, yeah, you know, you're sorted, go off you go.
Yeah.
But part of that has to be the fact that you have to confess to your crime. That's a pretty tricky bit of jiggery pokery. I mean, that happened to a lot of these post office people, didn't they? They were told that the case would be severely dropped or they wouldn't have to go to prison provided they admitted to the crime.
Yeah.
And they admitted to crimes that they hadn't committed just to get away with, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure about how that works out in a justice system.
No. Well, the justice system is awful, isn't it, really, you know?
Well, a guy spending the best part of 40 years in prison because somebody hadn't bothered to do a DNA test.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but what if there was no DNA tested? He'd still be there, wouldn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so I don't know, good, the bad, and the DNA.
The other intriguing fact is that you know, if he receives any compensation, which probably will be minimal, he'll be charged for his bed and breakfast and his accommodation, because that's what happened to the last guy that got let off. Was it late last year sometime?
Yeah.
You know, he
yeah,
got
they deducted board and lodging from him, didn't they?
Got £100,000 compensation and a bill for accommodation and food and that for 250,000. You know, it's.
I don't think it was quite like that, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's they're villains, you know, absolute villains.
Yeah, talk about villains. I mean, the way we're getting ripped off in this country by people who are abusing what I would call government stupidity.
Yeah.
I mean, the one that really gets me is these asylum hotels.
Yes.
They're getting charged absolute top dollar for residents.
Yeah.
Right. And now the companies vow to hand back some profits.
Yeah.
But the guy's made billions out of it.
I know.
You know, been absolutely ripped off. Why can't the government go and negotiate? Is there nobody in the government that can do a deal? Yeah, well, you know, you can buy up 100 of these people. You know, we'll give you a tenner a night for it.
Well, it's all
instead of 120 or 130 a night, which is ridiculous.
They should be putting these people up in tents and that, you know, not.
I think what we should be doing, what we should be doing, is should be going around all the old people's homes, right? Turfing out all these old people, putting them in 4-star hotels, right, and then use the space to accommodate asylum seekers. That would make more sense. It costs the same amount of money, and we'd have happy older people being well looked after and fed properly.
I like happy older people, don't you?
Well, hopefully I am one.
Music maestro.
Okay.
Song sung blue, everybody knows one. Song sung blue, every garden grows one. Me and you are subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. You sing them out again. Song sung blue, weeping like a willow. Song sung blue, sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice. And before you know it, get to feeling good. You simply got no choice. are subject to the blues now and then. But when you take the blues and make a song, you sing them out again. Song sung blue, weeping like a willow. Song sung blue, sleeping on my pillow. Funny thing, but you can sing it with a cry in your voice. Before you know it, start feeling good. You simply got no choice. Song sung blue. Song sung blue. Funny thing, but you can sing.
Mr. Neil Diamond and Song Sung Blue. Oh, I love Song Sung Blue. I love blue songs actually, and red songs and black songs and white songs. I love a spice of life, the life of spice, and sitting on a rainbow. Hey, look at the bottom of that rainbow. Alan, there's a
Well, you know,
pot of gold,
it's a pot of gold. I mean, gold prices are going through the roof.
aren't they? Just yeah.
I mean, it's booming, but investors allured in by the hype could lose out, warns experts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they reckon that they could lose out because people are paying now slightly over the top prices for gold.
Yeah.
They reckon the price will drop back again.
Yeah.
So it'd be buying at the wrong time. You could be lured into buying a load of gold and find out that it's dropped in value the next day.
Yeah. What you want to do is sell it. You got any gold?
No, not really.
And you got gold teeth or anything, no?
No.
Oh,
I've got a gold ring.
I've got a gold teeth. I've got a gold tooth. I could actually, yeah, that's the point.
I wish I'd have bought a load of gold 2 years ago, though.
Did you?
Well, I wish I had it done.
Oh yes, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's significantly increased in value.
Yeah, but I wish I'd gone onto Bitcoins years ago, you know. So
Yeah. Well, when I could have bought a Bitcoin for $5,
yeah,
and it's now 50 grand. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's like everything, though, isn't it? Eh? Hindsight,
The benefit of hindsight, we're all very smart.
hindsight is a wonderful thing, isn't it?
Oh, I'm the smartest guy I know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon we're going to get a hosepipe ban?
Well, I wouldn't be too surprised actually.
No, neither would I. The rivers are low, the canals are low. Everything seems to be dry as a bone. You know?
Yeah, the only thing is we've got an awful lot of water in the northern part of the country, and we've got quite an intricate canal system where they could run the water down through the canal system.
Oh, you go down B&Q and you get one of those long hose pipes.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, why can't we just have a load of hose pipes?
Yeah, it's funny you should say that because my good lady yesterday had purchased some little fencing to go between our neighbours in the front garden, and it's only 18 inches tall. And of course, it's got spiky bits that you hammer into the ground, you know. But hammering wooden bits of stake into concrete isn't very successful. So I suggested that what we do is get the hose out. This is before the hose ban, I hasten to add, and wet the area where the stakes are going to go in. And perhaps they'll go in easier. Well, of course, that was the wrong thing to say, wasn't it? Because you know, I can't come up with better ideas than my good lady. So she poo-hooed the idea, but I overrode the situation and I got the hose out and I watered the ground, and then the stakes went in very, very easily. They went in like mistakes. Chris says, is there going to be a hose? If there is going to be a hosepipe ban, you need to get down to B&Q quickly. Oh, ha, ha, ha. It's, oh dear, oh dear.
Have you got a butt?
I have got 4 butts.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. I collect water like it's going out of fashion.
I haven't got a butt.
Hmm?
I haven't got a butt.
Oh, well, you should do. Because if you've got a butt, it collects the rainwater, which we don't have any rainwater, of course, and then you can water the flowers. And, you know, indeed, the flowers, they prefer butt water, putting it politely, water collected in butts, than tap water, which is full of chlorine and all the rest of it, which, although the plants like a little bit of a drink, they all come up looking sort of fluorinated, you know.
Well,
You know, somebody's
to be happy with anything that's wet.
Well, somebody sent me an email about using whiskey for cleaning around the house. You know, it worked. The more whiskey I drank, the cleaner the house looked.
Oh dear.
It's yeah. If my name was David and I had a boy,
yeah,
I would have to name him Harley. Because that way he could introduce himself. I'm Harley, David's son. David's son. No. Oh, all right.
No, you've really got that all mixed up.
Well, yeah.
Play some music, mate.
All right, okay. Well, his name's not Harley, it's Carol. Oh, Carol. I am but a fool.
Cry, but if you leave me, I will surely die. Darling, there will never be another, 'cause I love you so. Don't ever leave me, say you'll never go. I will always want you for my sweetheart, no matter what you do.
Neil Sedaka, of course, and Oh Carol there. Some of the classics coming out on the breakfast show this morning here on Spectrum and Air, the colourful voice of radio. And, well, dear, oh dear, you're sitting out there in the sunshine where I'm sitting back here doing all the controls and all the rest of it in the...
I'm having a lot. I lead the life of Riley, I do.
Well, I know you do.
I just sit here and make silly comments.
Well, that's a matter of opinion, I suppose, really. Sometimes it's stupid and sometimes it's not, I suppose, really.
Yeah.
But
anyway, we got we've got our first girl that could walk on the moon.
I know.
We've been doing stuff in Texas. I think this is very exciting.
The thing is, though, it's quite a long way away, isn't it? 2030. Well, I suppose if you say it quickly, it's not really that long ago, is it?
Rose McCougan is surrounded by a team of people pushing and pulling and squirting and they're doing all sorts of things. It takes about 45 minutes to get all her gear on before she goes into space.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she's undergoing all the challenges. She's been underwater for 8 hours and she's smiling and she looks happy. Yeah, we could be very proud of her.
Well, so we should be. We should be proud of people, proud of our nation. You know, who are going to have assisted dying now. But we'll move on.
I think assisted dying is a no-brainer for those that want it.
No-brainer, yeah, okay, fine. Here's Joe.
Hi, why don't you join me, Joe Caldwell, on the Real Room Radio Show, Fridays at 8 p.m, here on Spectrum On Air. I play fantastic news releases from a wealth of undiscovered talent, and I'll even be interviewing one or two of them to learn more about them and what makes them tick. So join me, Joe, on the Real Room Radio Show, 8 p.m. Fridays, here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Energy Maker Sundays at 9 p.m. with DJ RPN. 60 minutes energy of techno music in one mix from DJ RPN. It's time for techno. Energy Maker. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
And of course, Joe Caldwell is on Fridays. He's also on Mondays as well, you know. We've got such a lineup of really, really good shows.
There's so much good stuff going on this week.
Well, there is really. I mean, it's a bit of a shame, I suppose, really, that, you know, any listener's day starts with the breakfast show if they listen to it. You know, it's a sort of mediocre show.
Yeah,
but it gets better.
Yeah,
you know, all the shows get better during the day.
Yeah. Did you watch any of Trump yesterday? Being given the royal treatment?
No.
Oh, it's funny as can be. You know, it was like he was King Trump.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, and they really pulled out the stops. They had, you know, all this military pageantry and, you know, all the Arabs in their best Arab flowing kit with their silly headbands on and all their you know, and just nodding and bowing and, you know, so much bum licking.
Well, and they're going to give him a plane, aren't they?
Well, are they?
Well,
£400 million luxury gift.
Yes.
You know, no bribery involved there. Then is there? I'll give you a £400 million plane if
you think you'd have to declare it.
No, he could put it under the carpet, couldn't he?
Well,
and then if he does get the plane, right? What the plan is that then they can put Air Force One into rehab, right? So it gets modernized by the manufacturers. Maybe get some new engines and things, so that it will be available for the next president. And the £400 million plane can go into the Trump Museum.
I don't think that's true.
I think
that Air Force One will be they'll put a cross over Air Force One. Well, they won't. They'll add into it. They'll put Royal Air Force UK 1 number 1 for the Prime Minister, and I think that will be his gift when Trump comes across to have tea and scones with a king. He'll bring that plane and he'll leave it. He'll leave it at Northolt or wherever, you know, and he'll say to Sir Keir Starmer, "Yeah, mate, here's the keys." Don't Don't you think that's a good idea?
Yeah. Well, I think that what we ought to have is, there's a glider club down in Dunstable, right?
Yeah.
And we could do a deal with one of their people, right? And have UK1 a glider.
Oh yeah.
And then we could get our Prime Minister transported around in a glider plane. No engine.
No.
So it's got no engine. So it can meet his 100% carbon free agenda.
Yep.
That'd be great.
That's a brilliant idea.
Isn't it just?
I'll tell you what.
And we could call it UK1. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
UK1. Yeah. Chris reckons he's got an underground tank. An underground tank. Blimey, that's Russians would like that, I suppose. But it holds 176,000 litres of water that has run off the roof when it's not leaking. Well, that's a fat lot of good, isn't it? Having a 176,000 litre tank with a hole in it.
I think all modern houses should be built with an underground tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I mean, we're going to head into a drought. We've invested very little in building, any sort of water infrastructure in this country. It's terrible. We should have a network like we've got an electric network. We should have a water network. I mean, there's no shortage of water up in Cumbria, is there?
Well, I did mention that at the top of the show, but
yeah, he did.
There are houses in Milton Keynes, that are eco-built. I mean, they're built of ex-tyres of cars and things like that. And on the roof, they've got containers that will collect the rainwater, and that'll be used to flush the toilets and things like that. And the soapy water that people use to clean them, wash themselves, that'll all be recycled. And they've got solar panels. And, well, it's all very well, but, when it's not raining, you've got no water in the tanks. And when the sun's not shining, you've got no solar power, so you've got no electricity. So you've got to rely on 4 candles again, haven't you?
Yep.
Eh?
Yeah. I think that, when new houses, when planning permissions is given for new houses, some of these things should be mandatory. Like, solar panels should be mandatory.
Well, if the house is facing the right way, But the thing
build
is,
it the right way.
Build them the right way, exactly.
Yeah, don't build a house that's not facing the right way.
It's not rocket science, is it?
No, it's not rocket science. No. And there'll always be local difficulties and little problems, but these can be overcome. And but the vast majority, it's not a problem which way you have the house round.
No, that's right.
But I mean, you've only got to look at sort of like the planners in Milton Keynes. They got some of it so wrong.
Oh dear.
I mean, have you seen the shops in Neath Hill, my local centre?
Yeah.
Half of them are facing one way, half of them are facing the opposite way.
Yeah.
They're round the wrong way.
Yes, yeah.
And it doesn't give them anywhere to put their rubbish out.
No.
Or they put their rubbish out into the middle of the car park.
Yes. Which
I mean, the person that designed that won an award for it. I think he should have been awarded, 3 months in prison.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, listen, it's 8:30, and 8:30, of course, means it's time for CJC. That's Catherine up there in Scotland and CJC Promotions. And, well, if you want a little bit of help getting on in the world, then send Catherine an email. And here's a gentleman from Switzerland, actually, that has made it with Catherine, and he's played all the way around the world now, including here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio, and it's Paul Excellent.
I saw her by the station, she was looking mighty fine. One of God's creations, so I asked her out to dine. I prefer my whiskey, but she'd rather have some wine. Then we shared a cheesy moment, wasn't that a sign? One day I'm fine, I'm on cloud nine, but sometimes I just feel I miss the line. I'm out of time. My little baby, and I'm feeling rather low, but I like Alan Jackson and she's taking status quo. She was into Satchmo, but for me there's only miles. This will never work, she said, and looked at me and smiled. One day I'm fine, I'm on cloud nine, but sometimes I just feel I miss the line. I'm out of time. I'm out of time. One day I'm fine, I'm on cloud nine, but sometimes I just feel I miss the line. One day I'm fine, I'm on cloud nine, but sometimes I just feel I miss the line. I'm out of time, and all we have is precious time. It's all we have. We're out of time.
Out of time. Well, we're not quite out of time yet because we've just gone over the halfway mark on the show. So, listener, relax, settle back, and enjoy the last half hour of the show. And if you've missed any of it whatsoever, then go on to YouTube. And in fact, you can go onto YouTube and watch it, because it's live on YouTube. And, well, Terry's on YouTube. He loves it. And other people do as well. But there you go. So, do you know, it always amazes me, how many different ways that you can pick up Spectrum on air, You can...
Oh, what modern technology, mate. You can pick it up on your watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. The world has changed.
And you can watch it.
Little transistor radio that I used to get in bed with and get under the covers with and listen to a fading in and out Radio Luxembourg. They were the days.
I know. Sunday night, Top of the Pops, eh?
Oh,
yeah. Well, they didn't call it pop. It wasn't Top of the Pops. It was the Top 20, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember now. I remember Top of the Pops was a Thursday night, I think.
Yeah, it was television thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday nights. It was Top of the Pops.
Yeah, so Top of the Pops Thursday night. Yeah.
Yeah, because Friday was going out night.
Yeah, and Sunday night was lying in bed, as you say, underneath the covers, listening to Radio Luxembourg, drifting in and drifting out.
Yeah, I never quite understood that. Why I did that. I tried all sorts of things. I tried to build an aerial once. That didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't know what I was doing, really.
Oh, that's nothing unusual, is it?
No. Anyway, we got to get our fingers crossed, right?
Yeah.
Well, Zelensky, Putin, and Trump could all be meeting up in Turkey.
Blimey.
Now, that would be a turn up for the books, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, they could have a turkey lunch.
Or they could actually work out how stupid this war really is, and Putin could go and put a sock in it.
Oof. Oh, look.
Mr. Putin's the one that's, I don't know.
There's another
story.
There's another pig just flown past the window.
Oh.
On 4 strong winds.
was good there in the fall. I got some friends that I could go to working for. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I ask you one more time. But we've been through this 100 times or more. For strong winds that go lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If the good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. If I get there before the snow flies and things are looking good, you could meet me if I send you down the fair. But by then it would be winter, not too much for you to do. And those winds sure can blow coldly out there. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. The good times are all gone, so I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. Still I wish you'd change your mind if I ask you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. For strong winds that blow lonely, 7 seas that run high, all those things that don't change, come what may. If the good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way. I'll look for you if I'm ever back this way.
Neil Young and the Four Strong Winds. Well, we don't want any strong winds, do we? Unless it brings water to this country.
Well, you know, the host pipe ban, really?
Well,
You know, don't we learn anything?
no.
We'll probably have a problem with leaves on the line again this year.
Well, of course we will. Well, buckling leaves on the line, possibly.
Possibly. I'll tell you what I'm a bit disappointed about.
What's
Look,
that?
I've got my lottery ticket.
Yeah.
There it is. Not one single number matches.
Oh,
You should get a prize if you buy a ticket and you don't get a single matching number on it. You should get a refund.
should do, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Recycle it.
It's just gone into the recycle bin.
Yeah, I was going to say, because you can't keep it for till next week.
No. Well, maybe that's it. If you don't get a single number, it's a free rollover to next week.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it's a bit too complicated, isn't it?
Oh, that'll be far too complicated. I don't like complications, especially at 20 minutes away from the top of the hour, so. But I do ask myself this very, very important question.
I'm Barry. I'm Bob Bluffield. I'm Alan Mallion. Together we are the Grumpy Old Men.
Every Saturday morning between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock. Only on Spectrum On Air. Often controversial, sometimes fun, but never dull. The Grumpy Old Men bring you their slant on world events and current affairs. 8 to 10 Saturday mornings.
Hi, this is Mike Reed. You're listening to Spectrum On Air. Tune in to the Heritage Chart on Sundays between 5 and 7.
Mike Reed, eh? Mike Reed on Sundays. Fantastico. Do you know, excuse me, I was in the pub on Saturday lunchtime, which is a bit of a norm for me, But a bloke came in, and he'd got this sort of like lizard thing on his shoulder. It was like a big fat lizard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. It's a sort of, it's a dragon or something, I don't know. I think Shane Quentin had one, actually. Our friend Shane Quentin up there in Scotland. I think it recently passed away as well. Apparently they lived for about 14 years, but this was on this bloke's shoulder.
They call something like a gecko or deco or something.
Something like that, yeah. But it was quite friendly, but it didn't know its name. Its name was Clive, actually. And the bloke said he said it doesn't know its name. So I thought, well, if it doesn't know its name, why call it Clive? Why don't you just call it something different every day? But it looked like one of those things that you get in horror movie, like a kimono dragon sort of thing, but a baby one. And apparently it's very friendly, but I mean, I don't know. A dog wags its tail and that, and a cat will purr around you and everything, but I don't know what this thing does. It just sat on this bloke's shoulder. And, well, I don't know. He tried to hand it to one of his kids, but the thing didn't like that and wouldn't let go of him, so obviously quite attached to him. So have you found out what they're called yet?
A gecko.
Could be a gecko.
G-E-C-K-O.
Yeah.
Gecko.
It could very well be a gecko.
A gecko.
Yeah.
Well,
let's see what.
I think they're the ones that people have as pets.
Ah. Okay. I've just got you as a pet. Oh, music maestro.
Yeah, music. I'll try and find some images.
All right then.
I'd run right into hell and back. I would do anything for love. I'll never lie to you, and that's a fact. But I'll never forget the way you feel right now. Oh no, no way. And I would do but I won't do that. No, I won't do that. And some days it don't come easy, and some days it don't come hard. Some days it don't come at all, and these are the days that never end. Some nights you're breathing fire, and some nights you're caught in ice. Some nights you're like nothing I've ever seen before. Will again, and maybe I'm crazy. Oh, it's crazy and it's true. I know you can save me, no one else can save me now but you. As long as the planets are turning. days I pray for silence, and some days I pray for soul. Some days I just pray to the God of sex and drums and rock and roll. And maybe I'm lonely, that's all I'm qualified to be. That's just one and only promise I can keep. As long as the wheels are turning, as long as the fires are burning, as long as your prayers are coming true, you better believe it, that I will do anything for love. And you know it's true, and that's a fact. I will do anything for love, and there'll never be no turning back. But I'll never do it better than I do it with you. So long, and I would do anything for love. Oh, I would do anything for love. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, I won't do. Will you raise me up? Will you help me down? Will you get me right out of this godforsaken town? Will you make it all a little less cold? I can do that. Oh, no, I can do that. To every fantasy I got. Will you hold me down with holy water if I get too hot? Will you take me places I've never known? Now I can do that. I can do that. I know the territory I've been around. It'll all turn to dust and we'll all fall down. Sooner or later you'll be screwing around. I won't do that. No, I won't do that. Anything for love, but I won't do
That's Meatloaf, of course. And I'd do anything for love. And, all right, Canetta. Canetta, shut up. Thank you. That's better. God, I don't know. You mentioned love, and old Canetta's off there. She's running around. And we've discovered, yes, it is. It's what they call a bearded dragon. And, yeah, that's what it was. Nice looking thing, actually. I don't quite know why they call it a bearded dragon, but
because they can have beards.
Oh, I see. That's what it was it? Yeah.
Let me get. There's I'm sure there's some images here with beards. Yeah.
Well, I don't know because I mean, that guy we know, Plain Talking. I mean, he's got a beard, but he's not a dragon. I mean, he's a nice guy. Really. Anyway, I'll tell you what. Something, Mister.
What?
I wouldn't want to wake up with you being a bearded dragon. Right, me to that. Yeah.
I wanna wake up with you. I wanna be there when you open your eyes. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna lay by your side, baby. I wanna feel every beat of your heart. And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. All the love inside me has been sleeping, waiting till the right one came along. You can share the love that I've been keeping, baby. You can put the music to my song. I wanna wake up reach out and know that you're there. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. All the love inside me has been sleeping, waiting till the right one came along. You can share the love that I've been keeping. You can put the music to my song. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna reach out and know that you're there. I want you to be the first thing that I see. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna lay by your side, baby. I wanna feel every beat of your heart. And throughout the night, I wanna hold you tight. I wanna wake up with you. All the love inside me has been sleeping, waiting till the right one came along. You can share the love that I've been keeping, baby. You can put the music to my song. I wanna wake up with you. I wanna reach out and know that you're there.
Boris, hey? Boris Gardner. And I keep wanting to call him
I just had that image up that I want to wake up with you.
I know. Just imagine turning over and looking and seeing that.
Yeah.
I tell you what, it would get me out of bed pretty quick.
Do you know, I've never really been close to a lizard. Never had one crawl on me or anything.
No.
I've been up close with a python.
No, you couldn't.
And they're surprisingly, you thought they'd be sticky or something, but they're not. They're silky.
I don't like snakes.
No, I'm not a great fan.
No, they're not nice.
We're programmed to be a bit wary of snakes, aren't we?
Well, I am. I'll run a mile. I just don't like them at all.
Oh.
But we have to put up with God's creatures, don't we?
We do.
Great and small.
Yeah, even the likes of, I don't know, I have to put up with my barrier.
I know. It's that's all creatures, great and small, isn't it? You know, so I'm great and you're small, but never mind. Hey, listen, do you know what?
What?
No, you don't know what at all, because the time has come, the war has said, for us to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well,
have a nice day. See you on Thursday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What, are you coming on again tomorrow then?
Yeah, if you like.
Blimey O'Reilly. Well, I do like it when you come on, you know, because you put all them pretty pictures up for me, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would be lost without you. However, in the meantime, stay tuned to Spectrum on Air all the way through today, and we'll go out with Madonna. She's in the groove.
And you can dance.